Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we're back, and we got the HDR team waiting for us. And we're gonna play Ice Cave today. And we already earlier played. And I can think Flux can tell a little bit about us more about that specific match.
Yeah, as an overall design and everything, it's lovely to play in. The atmosphere is great. You're confined though. Don't like small spaces, don't play the map. Simple as. But as we've seen already from like the previous game, it can be very nice map. Aesthetics though, still one of the top favourites for me. I don't know, it just has that feeling.
Right, so let's see, we got Sharpshooter and Medic already selecting their perks.
Seem to be having one missing right now.
There we go, another Sharpshooter.
There we go. So do you think this would be like the same sort of poke layer as the last one?
Yeah, I think the there's a commando, which I don't see now by the same person, so I think they made a change there from commando to support.
So far seen two doubles of perks, not something I expected to be honest. It seems very similar to what I personally would do.
Well, we do got a demo again like last time, and I think also the same person is picking that perk.
Yes, it seems like this would be the perk layer. We got two sharpshooters, two supports, one demo and one medic. Very interesting. Probably the sort of style I'd go for, but they are not sitting at the spawn.
There we go, we're going a little bit more to that stable, where I think might be the first trader is located. That could be the reason.
Right, this is not a technique I've seen any team, including public that is, do this trick. I've seen maybe solo players do this, where they can't handle the spot, for obvious reasons.
I must say, when the crap hits the fan here, you're kind of doomed. You're locked in two walls here, and there's no escape.
Well, not only that is, if you look on the right side with positive and C, you also got that spawn right in front of them, which is above them. I guess it's just generally going to be a wave 1 technique, but I don't think this would be a wave 6+. No way.
Seem to have the double support at the front here to, you know, clear a lot of those what the shop can handle.
Very good idea. Anything that comes close to them, they can just blast away with a hunting shotgun.
Seems they do recognize the more busier side here, and I think they're moving forward here. I think we're gonna see a very close trader here, which is really good, you know, to already locate yourself at the spot of the trader.
No, it's not.
Unexpected. Now this spot here, right, where the trader's gonna be, that would be one of the spots I would hold. Because the central location having two traders nearby, which means you got 50% of the traders at your hand.
Lots of different purchases here.
Okay, and
one of the supports getting two shotguns.
Seem to be going back to that old spot again. I'm not quite sure what they're gonna do with that.
Well, now they've got the purchases, you know, the quick purchase, they can probably hold two waves without the trader there. They've got a HSG, a standard shotgun, so speed and range.
Yep.
And reload speed once again.
Oh, I also see the camo shotgun here.
And well, sharpshooters is just a standard thing. You know, you got a pistol. Doesn't matter which one you got. You can hold out for ages with just that.
Yeah. I mean, looking to that spawn point side here, they have like a medic, So I assume when that sharp can't handle, the medic is gonna jump in front of him and help him out in those more difficult situations.
Well, note that he's bought straight away the Snazek, which is one of the highest damage per second medic weapons.
Ooh, you see that
I
risky?
believe it's the fastest one.
See that risky spawn point? We just got a couple crawlers there.
Well, above them, yeah, that's the main problem they're gonna have. Which here we go with some more. So I believe that's why they have the medic there, because he has the fully automatic gun. To help in control for the old damn moments. I was getting a nice 50 up to 60 damage.
Wow.
Difference on two people, and going for another one.
Metal grenade straight dropping the nade there, so to cover up that healing damage.
Oh,
which is a nice one.
Couple quarters. Now, even though I said that they'll probably hold up for another wave, I don't think they probably could. Not with their current ammo.
Well, it's gonna be interesting what they're gonna pick. What would your preference will be in this map, Flux? Where would you hold in this map if you would have the choice?
Well, because it's a time-based one, obviously I want speed. You know, speed is a major factor in this. So, in terms of that, you have to have a crowd clear or two. So I would definitely prioritize a commando.
Yep.
We'll have probably two sharpshooters and two supports. Now, the reason why I do that is I will go somewhere like this trader here. I would have this room or the room on the right.
Yep, which is definitely
while holding this room at the same time.
Trader-wise, really fantastic as well.
Yeah, so you got traders nearby. You've got speed. You got a lot of spawns going on, but you're using the best advantage of the perks.
Yep. I mean, looking to now, they almost spent the whole wave shopping, which is really a shame. Okay, we got the medic and the sharpshooting in the final row.
So just hit 5 minutes. We're now just going on to wave 3. They do seem to be going for that one spot again. Just wondering how long they can keep this up.
So do you think they actually... ooh, that's getting busy here, man.
Yeah, this is the problem, because they're so combined. On the left room, every single stable there has a spawn in it. So, there's 1, 2...
I mean, what if the problems we might see in
9 spawns.
I mean, one of the problems we might see later in the games is that when a demo goes loose, it kinda has side problems for the other players. You know, what's coming in that small cave here?
I personally don't think they're going to hold up here. It's very fast, so it gets rid of all the early waves, but I definitely would not expect them to hold this out later. It's way too dangerous. I mean, yes, they have 2 supports, and the medic able to use the grenades and stuff.
Yep.
But the thing is, it's too much. If one flesh pan gets through because of a demo vision problem, that could be an insta-kill.
I just saw a glimpse of some dosh being thrown by the demo, and seem to be piling up some cash here. So I think what we saw one of the last games, what we saw there was that the demo had an extra M32.
Yep, I believe so.
So I'm quite curious if this is gonna happen again to that demo. It's gonna get that extra M32. One sharp is staying behind there. Nice trader. There we go, that's the M32 for the demo.
So right now we've seen that the demo is now sorted. Now I'm guessing it's now to get the 2 supports sorted in terms of weaponry. And then maybe the odd little bit for the sharpshooter, so maybe an extra pistol.
Yeah, I don't think I've seen AA12s in the picture yet. Quite wonder what they're gonna do with that support layout.
Well, currently, for what I've seen through the logs in there, they've both got a HSG and they've both got a standard shotgun. So they got the range advantage for the shotgun as a backup, or they've got the HSG speed and damage, which is perfect for these waves because they want speed and damage.
Yeah. Now one of the problems I could also see coming is that the demo is reloading his M32 and the sharps are both switching max. That will be also a tricky situation here. Right.
Now, the only thing that I can see right now is the problem with the medic. He's going to have to keep dodging left and right to make sure that they're keeping their healths up, because the left side is going to take a lot of damage from Siren and Husk, especially the Husk. All it takes is just one shot. Doesn't matter where it's going to hit in that cave, it's going to hit someone. But not only that, he has to hold out the right side, because the sharpshooter is not going to be able to hold that on his own.
Yeah,
in later waves.
Especially when a medic has to be called to the other side. I mean, it's going to be tricky.
Yeah. So it's going to be, yes, they have to retreat backwards, but what if the Zeds, let's just say they got into that right side. If the sharpshooter has to move back, are the rest of the team going to retaliate? Or are they going to push out into the stables and try and walk around?
Yeah.
Or try and take control? You know, there's a lot of questions with this mod, generally need to be answered later.
I mean, looking to time-wise, do really well because we got now 9 minutes on the clock. Let's say 9.5 included traders, so it's roughly less than 2.5 minutes per wave, and that's not bad. So if they would switch position, they definitely got a nice couple waves here. Ooh. So Flux, another thing we haven't seen so far by a lot of players always is the shopping time. How quick can you actually shop in the trader?
No, it seems like a lot of people tend to be doing the safer options so far. And, you know, no complaints there, obviously. But the one thing that teams must remember is if you're doing this for speed and you know you're against someone, obviously nobody knows who, you want to try and be a bit faster than a general game. We've seen a lot in the chat. We've got 43 minutes in this map. We've got 30 silent minutes in this map. When we go on the tournament, they're doing slightly higher numbers, or the same. That's even with the skipping of the waves, or the skipping of the traders.
Yeah. And particularly again,
so
they got like a far trader, and that's gonna cost them. You know, that spare time they actually want to save in the other traders. A little bit disadvantage of this location.
Yeah, because if you find a spot that you're really happy and comfortable with, most teams don't want to move. But this is how you can tell the difference between the top teams and, you know, the not so top, but they're still up. Is the changes you can do between, oh, trade it over there, let's hide and stay over there so we can cut 30 seconds. Or let's start leaving early, kill as we're going along. May lose like half health, but we're going to get there faster. We've killed them faster. There's a lot of this we're not actually seeing in this tournament.
Yeah, I mean, do you think actually we're gonna see a full skip still from this team? Full trader skip?
If you want unless it's that trader just there, where they'll maybe kill 1 or 2 or up to 4 right next to the door and get in there and then get straight back out. But it won't be a full skip. It'll maybe be like a 55 or 50-second skip.
Yeah.
And that's it, really.
I mean, stop think about it, you know. Full skips. What is it worth it if your team can skip 40 onto 50 seconds per wave, you know? I mean, we can all skip what we want, but if the average is really nice, then you already got something going on there.
Yeah, if you can get an average trader skip, just an average. Don't do full skips. Don't do, you know, oh, this one was only a 5-second skip. If you add up all that, you're cutting yourself. What, a maximum maybe 8, you can cut off almost 8 minutes if you do it really, really efficiently. That's only if you've done, like, trained it up and everything.
True.
in average, you can probably cut off 4 minutes, 3 minutes, just from the traders. It's not much, but that's a lot. There's a lot compared to a normal game.
I mean, the funny thing about normal games, actually, you know, all those people say, yeah, come on man, you have to go to the trader or we leave the Z alive, blah blah blah. And one of the problems we always see in those public games is that people take too long in the trader. You know, the wave starts and the people cannot go back to their spots. And you can also really improvise on that, you know, 5 seconds shopping time. But hey, you have to be sure on what you have to buy on your loadouts. What are you gonna get?
That once again comes down to, you know, thinking ahead. You, as it's a tournament, you know, you're obviously trying to your own speed. You need to always be a step ahead. It's not of the team, just in general. How much money you roughly have? How much can you spend? What are you going to get? All this makes a difference into your time.
Yeah.
And obviously, where it's so important, most of this should be one of the key points that people will be understanding.
Wow, and again that trader here.
Money, money, money.
And there goes the first AA-12.
Ooh.
I'm bloody opening it.
And there we go, we get a 13.5 mark here while they skip the wave, I think. There we go, I would press the button already. There we go. So it's time now for wave 6, where we see like a wave with more active Scrakes. They start to show up more here than in wave 5. And let's see what how they're gonna deal with that. Now we haven't seen that spare M32 yet, Flux. Do you think they're gonna get some?
I think it might be a bit risky for now, because we only got the one AA-12, especially as they're close combat as well, which makes it even harder. So I think, in the current case, they better put more cash into his total grenades.
Yeah, I mean,
than compared to the ammo.
Look into that they have the double support. Financial-wise, it's also a little bit of a kick. So I guess they want to bring a little bit safety to those support, a little bit more loaded, so they can stand on their own. Oh, we got that naughty husk again. Firing another shot here. Followed up by
taking a lot of husk fire here.
Nice takedown in distance there by the Sharp. Scrake didn't even get close. A little bit hard for him, you know, with all the smoke coming up. It's starting to get more harder to see what's coming at you. And also interesting thought about this Flux is that the husk could also blow up the demo at the wrong timing. No, it's from a cave, you can see what angle it comes from. And if that happens,
I believe that's only for grenades.
Yeah, I mean, let's hope that doesn't happen, because that's a real banger on the team.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Okay, cash here.
Oh, for the first time in the tournaments, we're gonna see our first combat shotgun.
Well, the other one used to have the camo, which is the camo version of that. Didn't know if there was a combat version, but nice part about it is that you can actually, you know, go wild with it. And here are the first flash bounce. Ooh. Couple pipes there at the front.
Also with a siren. No, 3 sirens. 4 sirens. So a little bit of damage, as expected. This should be clearing it fast enough.
Sharp is still doing well on his right here, alone with the medic.
mean, the good thing about their spot is the Zed's spawns are pretty much focused on this room here with the stables.
Yep.
It's like 9 spawns compared to maybe the 1 or 2 on the right side. There's a definite advantage to this. The team are definitely planned it out well. I didn't expect them to stay here this long, but they seem to have control. Oh, we do have a flashbang coming in.
We had one.
Just out of range for the demo.
Well, do good communication when to strike or not there.
But so far, we're on 85 Zeds on wave 7, and we're only not even 18 minutes. It's definitely going to be a really good time.
Yeah, or hopefully the risk is not that big that we're going for a wipeout. That will be a shame. You know, what will happen if more pressure...
We've seen these before.
Oh yes.
Cover me, I'm reloading.
Got a yellow boy at the front here. There we go, they just made him red.
Doesn't need it. Let's see where this Schroeder is this time.
Hold on a tick.
Yeah, they seem to move
I
a
do
little
believe
bit.
he's not in this room.
I don't think so.
Hold on a tick, I'm reloading.
Seems like we've got a couple of predictions already for the same time. One's got 28.50,
Okay.
plus or minus 2 minutes. Makes sense. 32 minutes 40 seconds and a 30 minute 30 minute. So definitely I'm going to say where people are going with this. It's going to be a fast one, but can they keep it up? That's the question.
Leg it.
I do not think we're gonna see a game less than 30 minutes, to be honest myself. Because yes, you go further, but the waves get quite a bit longer. So every wave will also be longer itself.
Let's go from the demos. Yep, there we go.
Straight on it.
The good thing is he's actually straight on it while he's got the distance advantage.
Well, and if I progress further, those guys will need more ammo to actually keep up with all the Zeds. So I think we're not gonna see any more full skips as well. They definitely need the shopping time.
Definitely.
Oh, nice
That
save
was
there.
a bit close.
Let's see how that right side is doing with the other shark. See what is if we can keep that side clear. Has to be any big threats on the right side here, Flux? With the solo sharp here in the
Any
medic.
what, sorry?
Any big threats here that we might miss?
The only real threat you're going to see is maybe that drop from the above. Now, I cannot remember exactly what can spawn from there, but I know majority of the Zeds can. Whether you see a Scrake or a Flesh Pan, I think with the other side being such a high priority, you're not going to see it. If they can possibly spawn. But that's the most they're ever going to get. If it's a Scrake, the sharpshooter has a crossbow. Done it, 2 shots, he's down. Medic just being there as a backup, but also keeping, using the grenades really nicely for the left side.
Yep.
Not really much for the right side in general other than that.
The sharp on the left, SLI with the A12 is getting a little bit low here. With this AA12. There we go, almost out of ammo. Do see the medic thinking with him and throwing those nades there around the corner.
But the one thing that's really surprising me is they're really taking advantage of that demo. No, with the last one, he was a backup, and then they started using him for small groups. This one, because of the speed of their spawns, he's able just to keep shooting and shooting and shooting. I mean, he's 200 Zeds, like kills, in front of the second place.
Yeah,
That's quite a big difference in this sort of thing.
Killing flash spawns is one thing with the demo, but you can also take out really efficient groups very quickly.
Yeah.
I'm reloading. Can't you see I'm reloading?
There we go. We got an. We're heading towards end of wave 8, and I think we got the trader up again. These two seem to head of it, but I think they're making a left turn here.
New mag, give me a sec. Cover me, I'm reloading.
Looks like it's in one of those two traders nearby at the little bit Santa's room.
The one thing I have been really surprised about is why aren't they holding this spot and saving 30-40 seconds, you know, of the time, hold this, and then as they need the trader on the other one, go back to that one. Maybe they can carve for maybe 2-3 minutes from that, just alone.
True. I mean, we're hitting now almost the 23 mark here, at the beginning of wave 9. So I would say with an average of 4 minutes, we're gonna hit the 30 mark at wave 10 a little bit. So I think we're gonna see something along the 32-33 minutes. That's what I think.
Oh yeah, I completely agree. I mean, if seeing how they're playing now, they're definitely going to change the way they play when it comes to the Patreon. I believe the demo is going to hold on to them pipe bombs because I haven't seen him sell them yet or use them. He's probably just stacking them up ready. Do hear a flash pound. Does get close, but not enough for the demo to hurt him too bad. Siren getting a little bit of damage there. But they take control back.
Let's have a look what the silence brings here in this right sharp. Not much.
What I do like about the left side, the way they're placing themselves, is that they've actually done 2 and 2 in pairs. So they've sort of paired themselves up, so one on the far right, one on the far left, and then 2 in the middle, but slightly moving to adjust. So no matter what, they've got the full vision in terms of the spawns.
Yeah. Yeah, got the angles right, see what's coming. A double streak.
And just so those that may not have figured it out, we also do have a double AA12 now. We didn't have it earlier. So, damage per second, alright, they don't have much damage compared to other guns, but they can keep it up at a faster rate.
Oh, quite a few sirens there, but they managed to clear it quickly. It's going to be interesting at the later waves, at roughly wave 10, where the sharpshooter start to run out of crossbow arrows.
I think it's more the flash pounds that I think they're going to have problems with. Because they've got the double support to back up the sharpshooters if they can't with the scrapes. I mean, they got the AA12, so they can keep the damage going. Maybe get a couple of headshots to get even faster. But what happens if they get a double flash pound and only one comes out at one time when the demo needs to reload? And the other one comes in front?
Yep. Also a little
that there is probably the killer point of the team.
Also a little thing with supports, of course, the reload can be sometimes really annoying.
Oh yeah.
I mean, that's the cool part about the KFG, you can keep firing, but at some point you have to switch the mag.
Seems like they're going to get a nice trader.
Or not.
No, it does seem like he's here.
No, there we go.
There we go.
Oh, kind of interesting how some people never walk in the trader. It's also quite an interesting way of innovation, you know. Why walk to the enter trader if you're going to shop at the door?
Okay, so Demo has now bought pipe bombs, so we didn't have them before.
Wow, there's quite a few there.
1,
Jeez.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I guess he's ready for the double flesh bands.
I think
We'll see if it actually does play the way they want it though. 2 flesh bands, 2 Vivian plus.
I didn't see any. Oh,
Oh, that was very close. See, that was the situation I was on about.
and it looks like most of those pipes. Well, there's still a couple laying around. See 4 or 5 here, but they didn't seem to have any pipe at the other side where the sharpshooter comes. But hopefully that's not needed.
I don't think it will, to be honest. They seem to be very controlled. All the big Zeds are coming on this side. But they can always, you know, grab one of the players over just in case.
Now let's see what they do also later with the Husk and Sirens. I mean, haven't seen it done it a lot, but I do think the sharpshooter have to reserve his arrows specifically for Scrakes and not, you know, do it at the Husks or Sirens.
It's a 50-50 really, because you got the AA-12, which is, you know, quite accurate compared to the other shotgun.
Right. Let's see what they do here on the right
So
side.
they're able to pick them up as they get close. I can hear a flesh pound.
Ooh, a lot of Sirens as
Oh,
well.
that's
A double one.
2 and a Scrake with 3.
Oh.
Oh, nice pipe bomb placement.
But a Scrake incoming. But blocked by the Sharp here. Or rather stunned.
They definitely have placed them pipe bombs well. You know, I'll give props to the demo there. They placed them so it won't blow up at all straight away, but it'll be there ready for later on if needed.
Yeah. And of course the Sharp also really doing his job, taking all the Scrakes down. Another one coming behind it there, I see. This is really eater for the arrows. But I see that the support is running out of that AA-12 ammo.
Hold on a tick, I'm reloading.
Ooh, the Shrake on the right side here.
It seems like most of the predictions for the game winning, like in terms of when they finish, so far is actually handing in straight away. You know, right on point. We're just 29.5 minutes. We've got 40 Zeds left on wave 10.
30-minute
They
mark.
can pull this into 32.
32 mark for ending wave 10 and a couple of minutes for the pad. So yeah, 32, 33 minutes should be possible. Oh, we got still a double VP coming there with the Scrake and a Siren combined.
Oh,
Retreating. Medic in front of it who gets the damage.
well played to them there. Definitely mixing up what they was found there.
Yeah,
Definitely a high communication there.
yeah. Moving that medic to the other side and retreating. And there we go, it's time for the Betty.
Which room would this trader be in? That's the question.
Ooh, I think it's there. And nearby there's a nice open space with the pillars here, where they can actually do the Betty.
So this is going to be a brilliant spot. This is a chokehold spot for lots of
Oh, I see a law here.
techniques they can do.
Crossbow for the support and a crossbow here by the other support.
Here's some cash, guys.
Very different.
Take it.
Does have a nice high damage output. There we go, Paddy spawns near the spawn. I see the team is moving to that bigger room there with the pillars. Which is really nice because...
So have you seen any pipe bombs?
Not yet. I did say that they bought a law rocket, but maybe they still got a couple in the inventory. You know, saving for later, but
Can't you see I'm reloading?
Paddy's getting very nearby there, by that Christmas tree. You're the medic. Oh, first rocket coming in. A little bit hit.
Oh, did hit 2 people?
Christ, what else has that bastard got up his sleeve?
Demo seem to be going half of the armor away.
I'm not too sure. Okay, medic going ham there.
Oh, another rocket. Oh, there goes the medic. Okay, Paddy escapes, but he's healing very nearby there, so they have to make use. They have to pull that team close to the pet and finish this job before he heals again.
Yeah, the only problem is they've got a couple of smaller Zeds there, and the medic did take 2 hits. So, did the Claw just block that rocket?
Oh! Oh, the hit the beast all pretty
Oh,
decent.
nice lost shot. And he's running straight at them.
Oh, the medic getting real dangerous now. Oh, another hit here.
Oh, and there we go. 32 minutes and 30 seconds.
Affirmative.
There we go. That was not a bad time, Flux. That is not a
No,
bad time.
not at all. It was actually really impressive.
Yeah, especially with the holding there the spot and going through the last waves with that same spot.
Yeah, definitely come up with something different.
I mean, that's the key, of course, in the end about it, you know. You can't beat your opponent sometimes with the same tactic, so you have to pull more out of the box to become unique.
Oh yeah, definitely.
With that said, we're going to do the prize question a little bit later today. It's going to be after the last game, and we're going to do another one. So for those who are curious about that, so after the last game we're going to do another prize question. We didn't have any winners for the first prize question. I will go on to that a little bit later, but we're preparing to the next team, which is playing in roughly half an hour. So we'll be back soon.